Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel, D versus Debt. This is D, and it's Freebie Friday. So I'm going to be sharing with you a set of printables that I found that will get you ready for the new year to be a debt slayer. I'm also going to be sharing some happy mail that came in, as well as some happy mail for my neighbor. Y'all, I'm so blown away by everyone's generosity. But the gift that got sent for my neighbor, my handyman, woof, so hold on to your hat for that. And then I'm also going to do Stuffmas. I'm actually going to double down on Stuffmas because my days were a little bit behind. And I'll be sharing as well my neighbor's Christmas lights, since you'll be seeing this Christmas Eve day. So let's go ahead and get cracking. First of all, here are the freebies. So these are some examples of freebies I got from A Country Girl's Life. And so in order to access these freebies, you go to her website, you sign up for her newsletter basically. She sends you a password, and with that password then you have access to the printables. The only downside, and this may not bother you, but she's gonna blow up your inbox. Like, ever since I signed up to get these, I've been getting so much stuff from her every day on my inbox. So for some people, you might like that. Other people, it might drive you crazy. You know, to each their own. So just consider that a fair warning. When I saw this set of debt payoff printables, I thought, oh, this is really cool. This is so perfect. So I'm going to share. So this is her debt payoff plan. So you put the account name, the beginning balance, and then you come up with your plan of how much you're going to pay every month in the year, and what the balance is at the end of the year. So I thought this was perfect to start the year off, 2022 with, by coming up with a debt payoff plan. She also has an expense tracker, and for me this is great, even though it gives me like strong, Peach Pit vibes from Saved by the Bell, the whole set. It looks very like 80s, 90s. I thought this is great because there's no bigger eye-opener than to just write down everything. All of your expenses. You're going to start being alarmed and seeing your patterns and how much you're actually spending. So I thought it's great to have an expense tracker. She also has a monthly budget breakdown, all your different categories, and you just put in, how much you spent. So I thought this was great too, very visual, which is what I tend to prefer, something that's highly visual. She had a set of 2 different stickers that you can print out. So I just printed out this one. There's also a bill pay one. So this is more kind of like a payday sticker. The other one was a little envelope. And so basically you could cut these out, either put glue on them or adhesive tape, things like that. Or you can just print it on sticker paper and then cut them out and put them into your planner. So everywhere that you have a payday or everywhere that you paid a bill. So again, a visual way to track all of that activity. And then for this one, I thought it was super handy, even though some people don't like password trackers. I just switched my phone because of a Black Friday deal. I got a new phone. And even though I thought I did a really good job of saving all my passwords and all of that, I'm still to this day, almost a month later, finding places that like, oh, I forgot what the password was for that. So I thought this was great. You put the website name, your username, your password, your email for that particular account, and there's plenty of space to write all that information in, and you can print as many of these as you want to keep tabs on all of your passwords, because we all have so many passwords. So that's just an example. There were a couple more pages, but I didn't print them out. I figured that was a good overview of what she has. Again, it's all free, which is great. The only price you pay is the fact that she's gonna blow up your inbox every single day with a lot of, you might consider it spam. So again, just a heads up about that. All right, for my happy mail, I was watching a video by Yureli from She Has Cash and Plans, and she does these sneaky little giveaways. Like in the middle of a video, she'll say, oh, if you want this, send me a picture or leave this message or things like that. So for this particular day, she had shown this picture of this Erin Condren cover. And she included a couple of pages of stickers. So Yureli, thank you so much. That was so sweet. I love stickers, so these are going to get used for sure. So she had a picture of this cover, and she's like, hey, if you want it, send a picture of your planner. And I waited 24 hours. And then I sent her a picture of my Erin Condren budget book. And I said, in case no one sent you a picture and no one's claimed it, and just so happened nobody had. So I'm very excited. I have plans for this. I'm going to cut out a vinyl with like budget book or with d.vs.debt or something like that to jazz up the cover. But if you've never seen or used Erin Condren, this is really cool, you guys. So I'll do this, I guess, magic trick. Their covers are interchangeable. So you tear it off and then you replace it with a new one. So because I'm standing over my recording area, this might be a little bit weird, but basically, and there it is. You have a brand new cover, and then you have one for the back as well. So I think that's just the coolest thing, that you can customize your covers. You can change things out like periodically if you get tired of looking at a cover for a certain amount of time and you just want something new and exciting. So I'm looking forward to this. Yureli, thank you so much. It matches perfectly with the tabs, so I think this is gonna look great. So hooray, thank you so much, and especially for the bonus stickers. You are so awesome. The next beautiful Christmas card that I got is actually from a friend of a local planner group that I belong to up in Tucson. So the Tucson Planner Gals, we both go to their meetups and hang out and things like that. That's how we met. And so she was so sweet because I had put out like a call to the group like, hey, if anybody has stepping, I try not to show the insides of her card. If anyone has step tracker stickers that you're not using them, please send them my way. So she actually saved up a bunch of them and sent them to me, which was so sweet. And these are awesome. Look how cute. These are little shoes, and then you log your steps there. So that was so really sweet. I was really worried because the envelope was open. It was ripped open on the side, and so I panicked and thought, oh my gosh, the stuff fell out. But I think everything was in there. Look at what is hiding inside. This is so amazing. So let's see if you can see this better close up. It's a little Corgi paper clip. Look how cute. So I have a Corgi named Peaches. And so thank you, Buffy. You're so sweet. I love this so much. It looks just like her and her little peach butt. So thank you so much. And I really appreciate you saving all of these step trackers for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what a gorgeous card. Look at that. And speaking of fur babies, of pets, this card is from AJ, Michelle, and Pippa. So I'm going to show you a picture of Pippa. Just so stinking adorable. And the card is so pretty. And what AJ wrote on the inside is hilarious. So thank you all so much. Such a beautiful card. Such special friends. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then last but not least for the holiday mail is the Budget Lab. So let me put her channel up. You got to check her out. She is awesome. But look how hilarious this picture is. So it's Santa and it's a unicorn, and they're both like, holy crap, you're real? So this is so perfect. And she mentioned in her note inside about how she thought of me with this card because of my unicorn challenge that I've been doing leading up to New Year. So yay, thank you so much. I love this card. It's so hilarious. So Amanda, you are awesome. Okay, and for the next one, I'm going to be putting a picture up of Lisa. Please make sure you're following Lisa Grateful Me on Instagram as well as YouTube. For some reason, I thought she was from Hawaii. Totally messed that up. Maybe because she's wearing a lei in this picture. She's actually from Utah. This detail will be important to my story. She's absolutely amazing, you guys. She did something that I thought was so beautiful. Since I'm not free to share his picture, I'm going to share his envelope. So every week you guys see me every time put money away for my handyman envelope. And so this happens to be a gentleman that lives a few houses down from me. So if you're new to my channel and don't know the backstory, basically the gentleman that lives at the end of my street is, He no longer works. He's on disability because he hurt his back. And he spends his day taking care of his wife, who has a lot of different health issues. So he's always running her back and forth for her dialysis. She's losing her sight. She has problems with her blood pressure being all crazy. You know, just all kinds of stuff. So he's constantly taking care of her, constantly doing odd jobs around the neighborhood to try to bring home money. But he's always trying to take care of his back as well. So he wears his belt, but then sometimes he has this little thing hooked up to it that gives, like, I guess, electric pulses to help his back pain. So the poor guy, he's just always looking out for me. And so Lisa actually sent me some money for him. And so I told her, I hatched a plan. I'm like, okay, I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to go to his house. I was in my pajamas. I didn't tell her that. And I'll give him the money, and I'll secretly record it so that she can see his reaction. So he actually happened to not be home, but I left him a note stuck to his door. And then later on in the day, he came over. And so I gave him the gift, and I said, hey, this is from Santa Claus from Hawaii as a present. And he was so flustered. He just kept saying thank you over and over and over again. He actually gave me my very first hug ever, and so I caught that on camera. And that's what I sent to her. So he was very, very thankful. And so this is just an excellent example of how amazing you all are here in the budgeting community. Somebody gave an amazing present, a very generous present to my neighbor. Like, who would have thought when I revived my channel that it would help him, you know, for Christmas? It's such a beautiful thing to do. So thank you so much, Lisa. You are amazing. So true spirit of Christmas right there. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you a video of his Christmas lights. So he goes all out because his little granddaughter loves Christmas lights. So he spends a lot of time, y'all, out there in his front yard putting that little display together. So enjoy the video. I was walking down the street in my flip-flops in the in the middle of the night, so that's why it's not the best footage ever. But I just wanted to give you an idea of all the work that he puts into making his house a winter wonderland of lights for his granddaughter. And now it is time for Stuffmas. So my days are off. As you can tell here, things just got thrown off because, as you know, December has just been so crazy for me. The dust is starting to settle, hopefully, knock on wood. And what I'm going to do then is double down. So today I'm going to roll these two, and then tomorrow the other two, and then I'll open up the giveaway. So that'll be opening up on Christmas Day. The first roll of the die, I guess, right? Because it's just one instead of two, is going to be to see how many free printables you get to my shop. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this person is going to get 2 free printables. And remember, the code that you get is only good for my Etsy shop and won't work with any other Etsy shop. All right, now I'm going to roll the die 1 time for this one, 2 times for this one, and 3 times for this one. It'll all add up to a dollar amount. So let's see what the first one is. All right, so $4. So we're building up to see what the grand total is. So you'll see that with tomorrow's video when I add all of these up together. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve. Bye.